Our Latin says, omnia presumitur esse acta. That means all protocols duly observed. We don't have time, so I welcome us all to this session through Christ our Lord. Amen. Let us quickly open our Bibles to the book of Acts of the Apostles. Acts of the Apostles chapter 13. Let me read verse 22. Acts of the Apostles chapter 13 verse 22. After removing him, God made David their king. This is what God said about him. I have found that David, son of Jesse, is the kind of man I like. A man who will do all I want him to do. Some versions will say a man after my own heart. I want to briefly exhort us on the topic I call intimacy. Intimacy. Intimacy simply means the experience of really knowing and being known by another person else. Intimacy means a feeling or atmosphere of closeness and openness towards someone else. And according to the dictionary, it's not necessarily involving sexuality. I want to talk about intimacy in the vertical as well as the horizontal aspect. When you come in the vertical aspect, we're talking about intimacy with God. When we talk about intimacy with God, we're talking about knowing God, being close to God. We're talking about understanding the heartbeat of God, like David. God said that David is a man after my own heart. Intimacy with God is much more than having a position. Intimacy with God is much more than being a president, than being a chaplain general, a national president, or a chief patron. Intimacy with God is much more than what we do. It has to do with who we are in the closet. Every other thing we do is not the primary reason why God created us. According to the teaching of the church, we are not created to be an MOD member primarily. We are not even created to be a priest. The first thing God created us is to do or to be intimate with Him, to know Him. That's what we are taught in catechism. That God made us to know Him. That's the first thing, and that's what intimacy is all about. So you can be an MOD member, yet you are not known to God as supposed. You are not intimate. You may be any other thing, but until God begin to say of you, as He says of David, this is a man after my own heart, not after his hand. There are many Christians that are after the hand of God. That means what they are to get. But when you are after the heart of God, then that's where the other thing comes in. You are service to Him as the chaplain, or as the patron, or as a regular. That is the third thing. God made us to know, to love, and to serve. But the first thing is to know. So what touches God is the extent to which you know Him. That's what gives credence to the service you render, either as a priest or as a layperson. How close you are to God matters. Because we do not have intimacy in the vertical, it affects intimacy in the horizontal. And that's how we have rancor in our midst. That's how we have misunderstandings. That's how we have quarrel. I may not like the chaplain general, but he has been made so. I may not like the national president, but he has been made the national president. I may even be better than the chief patron, the national chief patron, but I was not choosing. What am I supposed to do? If I have intimacy in the vertical, I will not fight the chaplain general because I don't like him. I will not fight the national president or the chief patron because I don't like them. Why? If I do so in the closet with my relationship with God vertical, He will tell me what you are doing is wrong. Anybody that is fighting another human being and is having peace is having problem in the vertical intimacy. You cannot relate well with God and not relate well with man. You cannot relate well with God and not relate well with your wife or with your husband. Because the moment you come close to God, the light, once you approach light, darkness will be exposed. Once you are intimate with God, all these challenges we have is because we are not intimate with God as is supposed. Notwithstanding. Status notwithstanding, God did not create us for posts. He did not create us for any status. He created us to know him. How do you know God? Are you after his heart or are you after his hand? If you go to our various dioceses, we have challenges. We have misunderstandings. Among priests, we have challenges. We have misunderstandings. Among regulars, we have challenges. Yet we all say we are Christians. How are we Christians? How are we like Christ? In the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, they are different persons. How many times have we heard of crisis among the Trinity? Then why do we say we are like the Trinity? We are like God. We are like Christ. Yet we are reading with crisis. In summary, because we don't have time, I was thinking it's going to be a food teaching. I even think we project, but another time we go to food teaching. We need to understand what it means to be a Christian. Everybody is first of all called to be a Christian before any other thing you are. And that's what will give credence and will help you to get the reward from whatever you do. My prayer is that God will help us to be closer to him and equally to be closer to one another. If you don't like your diocese chairman, pray for him and give him 4 years. He will be changed. You may become the next person. Patience. If you don't like the chaplain general, pray for him. The next 4 years or thereabout, he may be changed. And so on and so forth. Please let us unite and relate as brothers and sisters so that the service we render to God will have merit, not just in the eyes of men, but in the sight of God. Shall we bow our heads? Intimacy. What is God saying about me? Not minding what people are saying about me. Am I after the heart of God or the hand of God? What God said about David, can he say it about me? What he said about his son Jesus, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. Is my service in MOD pleasing to God, or is it breaking the heart of God? Am I going to lead this national meeting better or worse? Am I going back to my diocese to reconcile or to cause more, to put more fuel? The more you come closer to God, the more God touches you, the more you are able to touch your neighbor in a positive way. May grace continue to speak for us through Christ our Lord. Amen.